Welcome to Millionaires Are Made, the show where we follow the rules of wealth and rise into the $1,000,000 lives we're born for. I'm your host, Michelle Rule, and today we're starting with the one truth that changes everything. Financial freedom is the ultimate freedom. And yes, it's possible for you. So let's talk about what that really means and how we start making it your reality right now. So let's start with the big picture. So often women come to me thinking they want more money. But, yes, money is amazing. But what we actually want is freedom. We want freedom to choose, freedom to exhale, freedom to invest, freedom to take a break, freedom to leave that job that doesn't align, freedom to say yes, and freedom to say no. Not to be dependent on a particular business or a partner or a paycheck. That's what real wealth gives you. It gives you agency, and not just to survive, but to live your life fully, powerfully on your terms. And that is why I say that financial freedom is the ultimate freedom. Because when you're financially free, you stop asking for permission. You stop shrinking your desires. You stop tolerating what drains you just because you have to. You get to choose everything: where you live, how you spend your time, how you make money, how you show up in the world. And that to me is a big deal. What is financial freedom really? Let's get clear on that. Financial freedom isn't just about having millions in the bank. And it's certainly not waiting until retirement. It's not an income goal. Financial freedom is this: it's your passive income and your investments covering your lifestyle without needing to trade your time to maintain it. And the key phrase here is the amount that you need to cover your desired lifestyle. And this is why I created the Dream Life Calculator, because every woman's dream is different. For some, it's a 10K month. For others, it's a 50K month. But the numbers don't matter as much as the feeling: security, peace, overflow, options. That's freedom. So here's a bit on my story from scarcity to a multi seven figures. I want to ground this in that it's something that is real, and it's real to me because it's the life that I have lived. You've probably heard me say that I co-own a multi-million-dollar business. I have a 7 million asset base, including 5 investment properties, shares, and an income producing business asset. But here's what you may not know. I didn't start there. I grew up very middle class. We weren't struggling, but money was tight. And like so many women, I was taught to work hard, save a little, and hope that that would be enough. Well, I'm useless at saving. I was then and I am now. And I didn't let that stop me. So for me, wanting more wealth all started with the birth of my first child, my son. So looking at that little human and realizing, you know what? I'm done winging it. I actually need a plan. If something happens to me or something happens to my business or my income or my partner, I have no security. I have nothing to leave my child, no stability. And that to me was a truth that I was not willing to sit with. I needed a plan. There has to be a way. There has to be a way to thrive with wealth and just get out of survival mode. So I wanted to feel powerful around money, and that's exactly what lit the fire for me. Over the years, I learned what most people never do. I learned how to build real, lasting wealth, wealth that works for you, wealth that frees you, wealth that no one can take away, and most importantly, wealth that grows faster than you could ever need to spend it. True wealth. So, the freedom formula, here it is. Now, I see wealth as 3 wheels. I call it the 3 wheels of wealth. Firstly, we need to have a healthy cash flow. You need to know what's coming in, what's going out. How much money do you need to live your dream life? Not your budget life, not your someday life, your dream life. That becomes your first cornerstone, your cash flow. Money doesn't love to stagnate in accounts, it loves to flow. So even if you think you're not good at saving cash, you can absolutely be a multimillionaire. Multimillionaires do not have cash sitting in a bank account. They put their cash, they flow it out to investments, they flow it to cover their needs, and they flow it into all of the corners of their life. The next wheel of wealth is money energetics. It's healing your relationship with money. Now, your beliefs, your frequency around money, it shapes the way that money flows to you. I promise you, I've been broke. I've been a multimillionaire. It feels different. Everything is energy. I'm also Reiki trained. I've done an immense amount of work in the healing energy. And I know that everything is energy. So this is why I say that your money energetics is important if you want to build that wealthy life. Now, the third wheel of wealth is having a healthy asset accumulation, having assets. Assets, assets, assets. I wish I was taught about this at a younger age. Freedom doesn't come from a high income. It doesn't. It comes from what you do with your cash. We build wealth by investing. Shares, property portfolios, businesses. Look, your money needs to work harder than you do if you want to build real wealth. Now, this is how you buy back your time and you break generational cycles. This is how you own your own life fully and forever, is to have assets that grow faster than you need to spend it. Now, why does this all matter? Why am I here talking about financial freedom? For me, let me share you my mission, share with you my mission. So this is what I believe that I am now here to do. The reason why I walked the path from debt to multimillionaire, it's to teach you how to get there yourself. I believe that absolutely every single human deserves to have abundance. Abundance is our birthright. This is our natural state. I don't believe that we were meant to struggle. I don't believe that humans were meant to be in fight, flight, and survival. I truly believe that abundance and harnessing the energy of money will allow you to be in your natural state, your creative state, to access and use all parts of your brain. And that is a world that I want to help build. Abundance is not reserved. I don't believe it's reserved for just the lucky few. There is enough on this planet for absolutely everyone to thrive. So if my story and me speaking up can help you claim your millions, your birthright of abundance, then my job here is done. So we were born to live fully. We're meant to feel secure, to feel powerful, to feel free. The more we step into abundance, the more we unlock the power to make a massive impact on this world. When we claim our abundance, we help and shine the light to allow others to claim theirs too. So this is what I would love to be a part of, creating wealth for all humans. I can hear what you're saying. This all sounds lovely, Michelle. Perfect. But where do I start? All right. I'm here to help you out. I've created something to help you. Now, we all need to know our financial freedom number. I talked about assets and how assets can truly unlock your wealthiest timeline. Now, how many assets do we need? Where are we even going? How do I even become financially free? Well, it all starts with one number, your financial freedom number. I've created a calculator called the Dream Life Calculator, and it's so simple. You plug in what you would love to spend every year, and it will give you your financial freedom number. Now, at least now, if you go on to my Instagram, Michelle Rule Millionaire Maker, or check the show notes, download the calculator, fill it out, and find your number. At least now you will have your North Star. You know now where it is that you are going. What do you need to accumulate to have a financially free life? And that for you will be your day one towards your financial freedom. So go ahead, download that calculator and get started right now. Okay, if I can leave you with something just from this episode today, let me tell you that you do not have to wait 10 years. You do not have to be perfect with money. And you do not have to earn the right to be wealthy. The only prerequisite for being a multimillionaire is your desire. You just have to decide. Decide today, I want financial freedom and I'm ready to create it. That decision, it's everything. Because once you say yes to wealth, then wealth starts saying yes to you. And this today, right here, is just the beginning. Let's make your millions inevitable.